Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Let's cut the chase and let's get right into it. Making friends as a kid was so easy. You just liked the same color or played the same game at recess and boom, besties. As an adult, it gets kind of weird. There's no recess, no built-in social systems, just awkward small talk, ghosting, and we should hang out sometime. Text messages that never go anywhere. So today, we're gonna talk about how to actually make real, lasting friendships. We're gonna use some psychology, some self-awareness tips, and a little bit of strategy. No pretending to be someone you're not. Trust me, I tried it, doesn't work. Just kidding, I would never do that. Just honest and low pressure ways to finding your people. Alright, lock in. We're getting started. First off, if you've been struggling to make friends, it's not just you. And it's not just because you're unlikable or a friendless loser, okay? According to a UCLA loneliness study, over 60% of people feel lonely on a regular basis, even extroverts. So in adulthood, we lose this thing called the proximity effect. And it's a psychological principle that says that the closer we are to them physically in proximity, like if they're in your apartment building or if you go to school with them, the more that we see someone, the more likely we are to become friends. In school, we had proximity. In work from home adulthood, not so much. Also, in adulthood, we get more selective, our time and energy shrink, and let's be real, many of us have social anxiety or fear of rejection. So it's not just hard for you, it's hard for most of us, but there's a way to push through. So tip number 1, be friendly before you feel ready. This is gonna sound so cliche, but it works. Be friendly even if you feel awkward or uncomfortable. We're using a lot of psychology today, so just stick with me, okay? So there's this thing called cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, and there's this concept called behavioral activation. It's kind of like fake it before you make it. You don't wait until you feel confident. You act first and then the feelings will follow. Some examples of this could be just saying hi to your neighbor, complimenting someone's shirt, or even starting a small conversation with someone in your yoga class or gym. You don't need to be charming. As long as you're just warm and consistent, that's when the feelings will follow. And then when you do that, you're starting to plant seeds of familiarity, which again, make people like you more. The more familiar someone is with you, the more they start to like you. And that's why ads work. You're more likely to pick a brand that you've seen an ad of because it's familiar to you over something you've never heard of. Some psychology marketing for you, no big deal, whatever. It's called the exposure effect. Be the person who follows through. Hey, want to get boba sometime? And then you actually follow up. Tip number 2, go where the friends are. Here's the sorry truth. Making friends online is really great. I keep in contact with a lot of old friends, but they don't live here. But also, real life shared experiences build stronger connections. Another theory coming at you, brace yourselves. This theory is called the self-expansion theory. This theory says that we bond faster when we grow with someone, aka doing new things with someone. A hike, a class, a volunteer gig, a concert. So go where friendships are likely to happen. This includes, but is not limited to, classes. This could be an art class, a yoga class, a gym class, dance class. I don't know, I don't do this, but I probably should. But if there's something you're interested in, there will be like-minded people there who also like that, and already you have something in common with these people. A big tip for this is even just what do you like to do, and find people who also like to do that. So I recently started running. Something I could do is join a Facebook group for runners or find local meetups for running or a run club or something. So if you're gonna take this seriously, you gotta take some action here. It can honestly be as easy as joining a Facebook group. Search your city and then the activity, followed by club at the end. So don't just look for individual people as friends, like yes, do that, but also look for environments where connections can build. And also a little side note, consistency over intensity. What does this mean? Go to the same place weekly. This could even be a trivia night every Tuesday night. Again, and I cannot stress this enough, familiarity equals connection. Tip number 3, show yourself. Okay, Elsa, you can't build deep friendships if people don't actually know you. At some point, you're gonna have to risk showing yourself, and this can look like just being vulnerable and being your true, authentic self. Another psychology tip incoming. This one is called the self-disclosure theory. According to social psychology research, self-disclosure builds trust, but it has to be gradual and mutual. You can't just trauma dump on someone. So you can start light by saying something like, honestly, I've been kind of lonely. It's hard meeting new people in a new city. Or something like, I'm bad at small talk, but I love deep conversations. Vulnerability is very magnetic. People crave that realness, but someone's gotta go first. And it might as well be you. All right, number 4. Now that we've kind of set up these small seeds, you gotta nurture that friendship. Making friends is just step 1. Keeping the friend is where the real work is. Friendships deepen through reciprocal investment. So this is time, effort, shared memories, emotional support. Check in even when you're both busy. Celebrate their wins. If someone you know is graduating, a quick congratulations text is so easy. Or if someone just announced their engagement or that they're having a baby, instead of just commenting on their Instagram post, you can take it a step further and just send them a quick text message congratulating them. Something that happens to me very frequently is I dream about people, so something that I do is just text them and be like, hey, you were in my dream last night, how are you? And I think that consistency and care will be charisma every time. All right, now let's say you do all these things and you're still feeling lonely. What to do? Because let's be real, sometimes even if you try, people don't always reciprocate. They flake, they ghost. They might feel like they already have a lot of friends and don't need any new ones to invest in. And that sucks. And it's valid to feel that, but let's keep going. Friendship takes time. There's not really a shortcut, unfortunately, but if you keep showing up with warmth, consistency, honesty, and vulnerability, you will find your people. And in the meantime, just be a friend to yourself that you wish others were to you. Self-respect builds confidence, and confident people are magnetic. There's actually another study that shows that if there's someone confident in the room, other people are more likely to adopt that confidence as well and feel it themselves and feel more confident around that confident person. And just some final thoughts. Making friends in adulthood is hard and can feel very vulnerable, discouraging, and even a little awkward. What? But it's also brave and very worth it. You don't need to have 100 friends. You just need a few real ones. So show up, keep trying, be honest, and don't forget to be a little kinder to yourself and others. If you're on this journey, I'm right there with you, and I'm sending you all the love and support. We got this. And as cheesy as this sounds, and I don't even want to say it because it's so cliche, don't forget to be your authentic self. You will attract your people, and you do not want to be someone fake and attract people that you have to be a different person around. So with all of this said, thank you so much for watching, and maybe we can be friends, okay, whatever. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next one. Bye!